Alright guys, welcome back to Soaring Highs and Crushing Lows. This is Season 1, Episode 13. It's been a while since I've done one and people, give me a hard time. Hey Frank, where's the episode? Listen, this podcast is for the working man, by the working man, alright? I don't have some cushy content creator job. I'm out there slinging the ice cream all over South Florida. It's 100 degrees, I'm sweating, putting 10 hours in the truck just like you guys, all right? The world is kicking us around and we're just trying to survive. That's all we're doing here. We're going to try and have a couple laughs. Real quick to touch on the Little Iceman. Next weekend's Memorial Day up there. And I got to tell you, thank God Memorial Day's coming because I don't think these guys own a calendar every week since October. 100 days to Memorial Day. Dude, we understand when Memorial Day is. We have a pretty good concept on that. We don't need you clapping in our face. All right, Adam and Steve, give it a rest. I know Barbie's getting excited for a big season up there. Hey, we wish them the best of luck, all right? We're not... Good luck to Adam, good luck to Steve, and good luck to, most of all, our favorite, the Little Iceman. I am jealous. I wish I had the Little Iceman in my life. He seems like a very nice guy. Seems like he has a lot of money. I like money. I have very little of it. I could use some from the Iceman. All right, where do we begin? Let's dive in here. It's been about 2 weeks, and oh my God, a lot has changed. There is a new king, King Charles, as they call him. King Charles. This poor guy, has anyone seen his fingers? His fingers look like Tootsie Rolls. I mean, it is absolutely disgusting. And I hate to say this, but if someone's fingers look like that, as short and stubby as they are, we got to assume he's got a pretty small cock. And I hate to say that about a royal. Back in olden times, they might take my head off for that, but I say with almost full certainty that King Charles has a small bird. And that's unfortunate, but he is the king. I think this whole royal family thing is a little ridiculous. I mean, it's 2023. Did you see the outfits? It's absolutely ridiculous. He walks in, here's King Charles. And everybody, bow. And what is going on? It's 2023, for God's sakes. I think it's time to, give up these traditions. Prince Harry was there. They wouldn't let him dress up. He had to wear a regular suit. I have no sympathy for Prince Harry. I've gone over it a few times on this show. Basically, that little ginger, all he had to do is basically do nothing. Harry, you were born into the royal family. You can just do nothing. Hang out. Collect money. No, Harry couldn't do it. And today is May 18th. I don't know if you saw last night, but Harry and Meghan, Trouble in Paradise, they had a little run-in with the paparazzi. Now, I don't believe them for 1 second. Harry and Meghan, we want privacy, we want privacy. Meanwhile, they're everywhere. And another thing about the royal family is, this is kind of fucked up. Prince Andrew, he's basically, for lack of a better word, a child molester. He was on Epstein's Island, and he gets to dress up. And Harry has to wear a suit. I mean, that's pretty bad. If they're letting the child molesting uncle dress up in his gown, and you got to wear a suit, hoo-wee. Harry, you messed up. And I also wonder how Harry's making his money. A lot of people I sit and I wonder, how are they making money? And we talked 2 weeks ago about these content creators. Here's a day in the life of a content creator. What do they do? How are they making this much money? I found out the other day that the royal family of America, the Kardashians, while we're out there working 60 hours a week for little to no pay, their daughter is making like $300 million putting on makeup. This is out of control. Okay. I wish I was born into a royal family. I would have been the greatest royal ever. Count Hennessy. I just would have shown up, waved, kissed a couple babies. I would have been a fan favorite. But unfortunately, I was born a Hennessy. And I have to deliver ice cream for a living, for the time being. So that's what's going on across the pond. And the other thing about that is, King Charles, that poor bastard, he had to wait 70 years. And this is kind of a tough question to ask. But do you think he was a little happy when his mother passed away? I think it was selfish of the Queen to stay on the throne for that long. Hey, Elizabeth, give it up. All right, you're shrinking. By the time she died, she was like 4'6". Hand it over. Charles was sitting there with his gross fingers waiting to become king, and she just wouldn't let him have it. So that's what's going on in England. Now let's come back across the pond to America. Has anyone seen Dianne Feinstein? Okay? This woman, she looks like they dug her up from the crypt. She looks like she died 5 years ago, and they dug her up. Now, Dianne Feinstein, I don't know much about her, but I saw a picture of her getting wheeled down the halls of, I don't know, the Capitol, and she looks like the Crypt Keeper. She's 90 years old. I thought these people were supposed to make like $75,000 a year. This broad, her net worth is $200 million. $200 million. Dianne Feinstein is making. The fuck does she do? I'm telling you, she looks dead. She has sores on her face. Ugh. But you have to understand something about American politics, okay? These people are making money. Biden's been there since 1977. He's not giving up. He's running for re-election. He's 180 years old. He wants to be president again. What job do you go to and you walk in and the boss is still there at 84? Dude, retire. Go to Delaware, ride your bike, relax, eat your mint chocolate chip ice cream. Leave us alone, freak. And oh yeah, Joe Biden. He thinks the greatest threat to the country is white supremacy. So there's that. It would have fooled me. But anyway, Dianne Feinstein's 90 years old. She's absolutely disgusting. $200 million, and she's voting. Have fun at work tomorrow. Dianne doesn't have to work another day in her life, but they'll still wheel her ass into the Congress. Another one we got to talk about. John Fetterman. Oh, do we love John Fetterman? John Fetterman, who we talk about weekly on this show, he makes $175,000 a year. He has regular sex. He doesn't have to play by the rules. And he's depressed. Again, someone has to explain to me what he could possibly be depressed about. Fetterman. All right? Today, Fetterman was everyone else is wearing suit and ties. Shrek, that Shrek ogre-looking motherfucker, John Fetterman, he's out there wearing a hoodie. I mean, imagine this. Everyone else in your work is wearing suits and ties, and you're wearing a hoodie. And he's depressed. But John, we love you. That's the thing about it on Soaring Highs and Crushing Lows. We support this kind of behavior. They're doing very little work and making lots of money. It seems to me that the more work you do, us idiots out here working 60, 70 hours a week, we're not making any money. It's the people that are, working 4 or 5 hours a day and they're just relaxing. So there's that. I want to run for politics, guys. I've said this a million times on the show. I would be a great politician. I got the hair. I got the voice. I got the public speaking ability. However, I do have one thing that would hinder the campaign, and that's skeletons in my closet. And we don't want them coming out, Mr. Hennessy, we want to talk a little bit about what happened in Wildwood from the summers of 2014 to 2000. Okay, I quit. I don't need to be dragged through the mud. And, that's the problem with politics. Normal people can't run anymore. What normal person doesn't have a little bit of skeletons in their closet? Oh, they'll find it. Hoo-hoo, they will find it. Unless you're Biden. I mean, Christ. Hunter Biden does, basically smoked crack, banged his dead brother's wife, had a kid with her, and doesn't pay child support. And, he's still thriving. Again, we're not mad at you, Hunter. We're jealous at the end of the day. All right, let's switch over to, I guess, culture here. Martha Stewart. Oh, Martha Stewart. She's 81 years old. How many people out there? Martha Stewart, she's hot. She's not hot for 81. She's hot for 40. We got to find out what Martha Stewart's doing. She's on the cover of Sports Illustrated at 81. Okay? 81. I think my grandmother's skin was falling off by the time she was 81. She wasn't certainly going to be a swimsuit model. Credit to Martha Stewart. I mean, that's got to be, that's got to be a crushing low if you're a model. And, maybe this month I'm hoping next month I'll be on the Sports Illustrated model. Nope. We're going with Martha. Martha who? Martha Stewart. Isn't she 81? Yep. That's who we're picking. We're going with old Martha. Maybe next month. Okay, it's been 2 weeks since the last episode. We're trying to do weekly episodes here, but life gets in the way of that. I was back in that city of brotherly love, as you call it, and it was Swift Nation. Taylor Swift was in town, and that I am jealous. I have to be honest. These chicks love Taylor Swift. Every single woman on my timeline was at Taylor Swift. What do we have? Man, we have to ask ourselves something. What the hell do we have that we get that excited about? There's nothing. I mean, Christ, guys in Philly, you think Meek Mill is cool. I mean, give me a break. The Swifties, those girls are cool. And they're having fun. Well, I mean, we're the losers not having fun. They're having a great time. They're singing. Some of them didn't even go into the concert. They sat in the parking lot. I wouldn't do that for the Rolling Stones. But the Swifties took over the city. One more thing about Philadelphia. Next time we have a basketball team, trust the process. The process is over. We have to get rid of Joel Embiid tomorrow. We have to get rid of James Harden. Just blow it up. Blow up the entire team. I have a problem with the process. We had a chance there to be like the greatest basketball franchise ever. And we let the dorky... Okay, Michael Rubin is a dork. The guys in the front office, they're geeks. Okay? They never made their freshman basketball team. And we're letting them make decisions for us. How insane is that? You have to bring in someone... I have an idea. You take like 2 coaches from the public league. I don't know, Simon Gratz, Massbaum. And you take 2 coaches from the Catholic League, Roman, Newman, and you let these guys make basketball decisions, okay? Not the geek from Goldman Sachs. Why is he making basketball decisions? They got rid of Jimmy Butler, okay, who I don't know if you're watching right now. It's just, he beat the Celtics single-handedly last night. We got rid of Jimmy Butler for who? Tobias Harris? Oh my God. That is just, we had an opportunity there to do something great, and we let the dorks, the math squad, make the decisions, and now we pay the consequences, okay? I would blow that team up. Start fresh. Maybe I'll come out and I'll play. The hell with it. And also in Philadelphia, we have a new mayor. I forget her name. Cheryl Miller, maybe? It doesn't matter. As long as Helen Gim didn't become the mayor, we won. Oh, we dodged a bullet. Helen Gim is absolutely insane. Okay, she's radical. She wants to get rid of the police and have peace officers in Kensington. Could you imagine? Yeah, we got a naked guy with a sword down here, and he's trying to get on the SEPTA bus. Could you send the peacemaker? I don't think that's going to work. All right. So we dodged the bullet there. We got rid of Helen Gim. Oh, she scares me. She scares me. Here's why Helen Gim scares me. Okay, Helen Gim. She shut down these young kids' business. And you might say to yourself, well, what was the business? Okay. These Asian students, you got to keep in mind, they were Asian. They started a Chinese food truck. And the name of the truck was Really, Really Good. Really, Really Good. Wheely, if I'm spelling that right. Really, Really Good. Gim, who's I don't know what she is. She's of Asian descendants. She goes up to this truck and says, your name is racist. I don't know how it can be racist if the people running the truck are Asian. Who gets to decide that that's racist? You got the Asian, you got the other Asian. They're saying they're okay with the wheelie. And they're making money. I credit these kids. They're out there, they're entrepreneurs, they're making good Chinese food, really good. And Helen Gim comes out and she shuts it down. Where do we draw the line here? I mean, are we going to go back to the Christmas story when they say fa ra 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 ra? Is that racist? I just don't know. I can't keep up anymore. These are crazy times to be alive. It's like the guy on the subway. Did you see this? Has anyone ever ridden the subway? One time I was on the subway and a naked guy got on there with a snapping turtle in his hand. I need to know what we're supposed to do. He's naked. His cock was down to his knees and he's holding a snapping turtle. And he's obviously on some sort of meth. What do we do in that situation? These politicians, they're quick to jump. Oh, it was murder, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what you do. He's naked. He's got a sword. Someone has to take him down. Now, it's a shame that the young man died. I mean, I just don't know what we're supposed to do in that situation. If you have never ridden the subway, oh my God. Take the Frankfurt Market line down in the city one day and then get back to me, okay? First of all, if you don't get shot getting on the train, you're off to a good start. And then things are okay for a few stops. Once you get to like York Dolphin, things start to get real. That's when the freaks come out. That's when the naked guys get on. That's when the turtles come out. I'm not joking. This guy had a turtle on the subway. So I just don't know what is the solution here? You know, what do you do? He's naked. He's got a sword. Don't know what you do. Anyway, we'll keep trugging along here. And people on this show the last couple of weeks, I've been saying, listen, I've had nothing but crushing lows. All right? Everything's been bad. Everything's falling apart. Ha, ha, ha. We get a kick out of it. Ha, ha. Fran got sextorted. Ha, ha, ha. Very funny. Pig virus stole my money. Ha, ha, ha. We all laugh. Well, I got news for you, okay? Granted, there's a lot of crushing lows on this show, but now we finally have a soaring high. Woohoo! Yee-yee-yee-yee. I don't know. Listen, sometimes soaring highs, there's no rhyme or reason to them. They just pop out. So, yes, the rumors are true. I am off the market, guys. I've met a beautiful lady named Maddie. She's fantastic. We met online, and she was real. Right away, I was thrilled about that. It's like, whew, she doesn't have a penis. For me, the way things have been going, that's a plus. Okay, that's a woo. I'm Manti Teo. And things are going great. She came to Philadelphia. She didn't get mugged. And that's all you can really ask when you come to Philadelphia these days. I'm happy. I'm very happy. So that might make this show worse, by the way. I think it's funnier when I'm cynical, but you're just going to have to understand the fact that right now I have a hot girlfriend and she's very cool and I enjoy hanging out with her. So that is a soaring high. Finally. Come on. Round of applause. Granted, things could possibly go wrong because, as you know, I am a complete and total idiot. However, I'm taking steps to not be a complete moron. What are you doing, Frank? I'm not drinking as much. Okay? That's the goal. They once said, what's the best advice you ever got in life? Don't be an idiot. And I'm taking that advice to heart. Things are going great for me. Thanks for asking. Don't worry. Bad things are still going to happen. I can give you a quick story real quick. Yesterday, I'm delivering the ice cream. I walk into Wawa. And I say, very casually, hello, I'm here to deliver the ice cream. These people at Wawa, you tell them, hey, I'm here to deliver the ice cream. They look at you like you have 10 heads. And they're dumbfounded. So I tell them I'm here to deliver the ice cream. She says, well, you're going to have to wait. It's lunchtime. Now, I get paid by the hour. So I said, no problem. I go over there. I'm scrolling Twitter. I'm listening to right-wing media podcasts. I'm having a good time, I'm drinking a water. Sure. No rush. 30 minutes goes by. I'm still sitting there. The ice cream's going to melt, by the way. I don't know if you know this. I had to put the ice cream in the freezer. Wawa has to scan the in. I'm waiting. Here comes Barb. And let me explain Barb to you. Barb looks like a cigarette with hair. Barb looks like she's been smoking unfiltered cigarettes since the Reagan administration. Barb, her skin is leather. This is in Port St. Lucie, Florida. I don't think she's ever worn sunscreen in her life. And she rips cigarettes, and she's stressed out. And I'm not trying to bash Wawa workers, because if you're mean to a Wawa worker, you got to go fuck yourself. Because seriously, these people are making $15 an hour. They're working hard. They're doing the best they fucking can. If you want your sandwich to be, I want it this way, go fucking make it yourself. Okay? They're trying their best. Anyone that ridicules Wawa workers, you're an asshole. If you make fun of, if you go out to eat and you harass the waiter, you're an asshole. There's just no excuse for it. I've never done it in my life. In fact, I go as far as if they bring me out the wrong food, I just eat that food. Which is probably, it's probably not the way to go about it. But anyway, I digress here. Barb's comes over to me and Barb says, you vendors are funny. You think the world revolves around you. And I very calmly looked at Barb and said, well, Barb, Clearly it doesn't, because I'm delivering ice cream on a Tuesday afternoon. If the world revolved around me, I'd be Prince William, okay? It doesn't revolve around me. So I kind of gave her that sarcastic answer. And she did not like that one bit. And she kind of looked at me and snarled at me and said, you know what? I don't need the attitude. And I said, you know what? Maybe you don't need the ice cream. And I walked out of the store without delivering the ice cream. God, I hope no one from Mini Melts is listening to this. But, you know, that's how it goes out there, guys. You think, you would think it's as easy as delivering the ice cream. Oh, no. Oh, no. Believe me. It's complicated. So, I'm going to keep chucking along here. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this episode up here. Like I said, finally a soaring high. Whoa! What else can we ask for? A beautiful woman. I mean, come on. Things are looking up, guys. And stay tuned. We're going to have an episode for you next week. I'll have another one up by next Thursday. Also, if you listen to the show, we have merchandise coming out. You know, everyone is selling t-shirts these days that are positive. Hey, be happy. Think positive. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to have a Kelly Green t-shirt that says, hey, it only gets worse. Real simple message with our logo on the back. I want to get that out to everyone so everyone can wear it. You know, you're going to be walking down the street. Someone's going to read that. It only gets worse. Now that is a breath of fresh air. Nobody wants to be fed this bullshit anymore. You know, these optimistic, give us a break, right? It only gets worse. You know it. I know it. So that's going to be the name of the shirt. We have a couple other shirt ideas coming out. And, yeah, that's it for Season 1, Episode 13 of Soaring Highs and Crushing Lows. Now, let me make sure I save this.